Gamelab Oost is a creative scenic place in the eastern Netherlands, where we create games with a social impact. We foster a healthy game climate by offering internships, organizing network events and creative sessions, and we also develop prototypes that can be developed even further.
So I've been working on the game Viral Impact, which is a game for people with mild intellectual disabilities to handle frustrating situations they encounter online.
To talk a little bit more about it, it's basically the idea we had after a long time of research and ideating was to make a roguelike, which is basically a game where you go and play the game and then at some point you're bound to lose. That is the point of the game. And then you lose almost everything and then you come back to the start and then do it all over again. With the idea that you're learning through this process of repetition. We also added a dialogue system in our game to complement the fighting that was already there. So basically you go fight some enemies and then once you fight the enemies in a level, for example, a person can pop up and then you can talk to them, and that's where the dialogue system happens, and that's where we designed the game to be, that part is where we designed the game to have the behavioral change aspect.
We worked on a citizen science game that will help hopefully research a cure against lymphoma cancer. And how we do this is by creating puzzles that can be solved for the players, and by this we'll gather data to help the research.
We work together with Serenlo in Apeldoorn, to be specific. And we worked together with Jan Jacob and the caregivers at one of the residents. They were incredibly open, almost always open for contact, even on Saturdays sometimes. They were also always really helpful, giving feedback. You saw how well they knew their residents, how well they knew their own clients. And thanks to that, they also really wanted to help us so we can make the best project possible. So we come together with all three of us, the residents, the client at Serenlo, and of course, us, bring the project to life.
Our client was Games for Health, and our collaboration was quite close. We got lucky as it is game developer itself, so they had quite a bit of feedback and tips on how to develop the game that helped us along the way.
Basically influenced everything, because we really try to cater our game to our specific target audience. So we basically worked from visit to visit, because with each visit we wanted to test something specifically, and after those weeks in between visits we just basically worked to test different things the next visit. So everything we've changed was because of feedback.
Our biggest challenge was first few weeks. So after we'd done our research, we kind of knew what we were dealing with, and after that we were supposed to come up with an idea, and that was kind of difficult because we knew we wanted the game to be fun and educational, so we wanted to keep this education part in it, but we wanted to have the fun part of it all, so that was kind of hard to combine to get them together.
The biggest challenge was implementing the scientific part and learning about it. At the end, when you are creating a game, you never think that you're going to have to do a master's degree in biochemistry. So yeah, I think that was the most difficult part of the project.
Working at Gamelab Oost was such a fun experience, and it also showed me that honestly the people you work with are the most important part of liking your job. And also this was my first internship, so they also showed me how it is to work in a professional environment. And yeah.
Do you want to be part of our community? Do you have an idea of a project, or would you like to work on one of our own projects? Please feel free to contact us.